found his way to the hotel, no doubt. White Wolf himself.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
What do you have on? What do you have? these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school, of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usar, but you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome de Launay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century passed, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the Ducal Guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Farewell.
Good luck.
Don't crowd around.
Regis.
Ah, there you are.
Tesham Mutna.
It is a place of torment, a torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesham Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallant to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesham Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
You lead. Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
An ancient vampire.
I feel...
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms. A vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Victim's been disemboweled, intestines ripped clear out. Scurvers have gnawed on this corpse. Repeatedly. Human husbandry and care? This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors. To remind us all where we came from.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library. And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadlove's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this glyph?
Amaran. They ventured beyond the sea.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time. Deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. Place them to the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Meat stench is so thick that wagering carries clear to Novigrad.
This'll hold. Doesn't look like anything special.
I told you, Kagmar thrashed about inside it for over 2 centuries. Appearances can be deceiving.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, and also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what will you do once I utter it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow. We just smelled the blood. Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Detlef. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually. Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detlef.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would...
It's our only lead.
I shall join you later.
That...
Damn, Detlef felt bad about killing him. Detlef's an extremely emotional person, I've noticed. Where, like, yeah, he had to do that, or he felt he had to do that, but he never enjoyed it. Actually, it fucking killed him inside to have to do it. Alright, well, that's down a lot of damage. That's still somewhat strong. Keep that. Fury kills, drop that. Drop that. Keep that. Drop the Fury crossbow. Need to get my encumbrance down. Well, I'm not going to be wearing the Ophiri scaled anymore this playthrough, probably. Although I do love the way it looks. Toussaint armor. I'll keep that on me. Probably could have sold this, but I'll keep both of those armor sets on me in case I want to switch things up gameplay wise. Wait. So I got a decent amount of bombs and potions now. Yep, that's good. Crap. So, yeah, my carry weight's down a little bit. Wait, what am I doing? I could fast travel over there. Master Smith in what, Skyrim?
Last light, then give my wife.
I love the sword of, Geralt of Rivia's sword that you get from the tournament. It fucking looks so dope. That gold hue to it.
Oh. So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
Lat! We'll break your legs, vagrant!
Tackle him! You tackle him! Floors and cheeks!
But move!
I am the boxing champion of fucking... the grand boxing champion, man. You are not gonna beat me in a fist fight. I beat a fucking bear and a troll in a fist fight, guys.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
Oh, I love Aryan
You're very
Dite.
good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please. So then, Who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What?
Geralt's like,
Gotta
what?
be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is...
I should think so. Capital is all I require. Yeah, that's a lot, though.
Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know, for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. As you wish, sir. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't
That's
know
a lot.
his name.
If it had been like
Steady
50
Peter.
coin,
Gets his
yeah,
boots
I would have
cleaned
done it,
every
but...
few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis, the air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
Go on. Who's next?
Don't you tread on me.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned. Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
I don't know why
Nice. Ever
why it
considered
took a
becoming
human
burglar?
figure.
Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
It would be terribly dull. Ever consider being a burglar?
He here? Let's look around. Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
Sword. Toy sword. Other.
Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these
Attic, let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Damn it. 4 dolls.
Detlav van der Eretane, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlav killed not of his own accord.
A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlav have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlav gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous.
As you well know, having faced Detlav yourself.
Whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping.
In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off, perhaps, by a bout of Detlav's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlav have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Detlav is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone... Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renawed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
I don't know. Maybe on her sister?
Look, slips of paper. Count Crespi.
Detlav's victims.
Must have come all of it. See the color?
Nazaire.
Fair enough.
Look.
With wine.
Perhaps.
Blackmailer.
Why is that?
It's not
Precisely.
just a...
Right, you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlav's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazaire ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain
Actually, it is. Detlof's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would...
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detloff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll...
Fine.
So be it.
Let's see. Knight for hire.
Ah.
Damn it. Ugly bastard.
Ow, my ear itches. What's up, guys? Why can't I attack? Alright.
Is it over then? Thank you, witches. I do what they tell me to do. That's it. Arr!
Works hard on the nerves,
Not even a draft horse will talk without some carrot. Whoa!
I am Maximus Nunius Macrinus. Vengeance will be mine, in this life or in death to come.
There we go. Huh. There we go. Nope. Damn it. Oh, no, that's just fucking going that way. Alright. Oh, locked. This is complete. Oh, fuck.
Not your lucky day.
Halberd dude. You're dead. You're dead. Requires a key.
You saved my life. I thank you. Should you need something, find me at the cockatrice.
The cockatrice. He must sell something good because...
How you like that silver?
Oh, fuck. Where the fuck did you come from? Refined copper. Unrefined copper. Alright. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna just go shell shit. Shell shit. Shell shit. Shell shit. Alright. Fuck. I really need to break down some of the stuff that actually has weight.
We shall long be.
So I've done about half of those Night for Hire quests. I could cash in right now and get at least 7 of them. Paid for 7 of them, but I usually like to cash them all in at once. That plus I'm not exactly hurting for gold at the moment.
Banquets and wine are rather suited for pleasant
Can't wait for New Game Plus.
Greetings.
Let me see what you got, motherfucker. Alright. Sell. 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 Okay. Tucson Knight armor. Sell. Sell. Alright. Repair. Alright.
Good luck.
Time to continue the main story. Quest. Oh.
All are invited.
What's happening to your pet?
Perhaps you'll stay longer. I'm knackered.
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Dobry Monument will remain closed until further notice.
Wish.
Do you know the colors I would see on the Duchy's banners? Red, white, and rosy.
Alright. I'm gonna fucking put some stones in my sword. Some stones! I gotta put some stones in my sword. Alright, chance to stun. Chance to stagger. Chance to burn. Go chance to stun. And go chance to bleed.
Dark secrets taints even a fairy tale that she too soft.
Ollie, Ollie! Accent free!
Actually, I could probably go armor too. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go one of each of those in my armor.
My brother gave me a sword.
Long live Duchess Anna Henrietta!
Your Grace. Secure.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case just got more complicated.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free, or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes. The west bank of the Saint Retour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Saint Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint Real, it is Saint Real. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yes, Your Grace.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Oh, the Duchess is bae. The Duchess is so bae. I wouldn't be expected to see her pick up a fucking sword at some point. Like, that's just how badass she is. That outfit is kind of sexy too that she's wearing right now.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Eskel. Eskel's the only person he had ever heard of defeating a vampire. A higher vampire, I should say. But he didn't kill it. in the Witcher lore book that came out with the game, it says Eskel. It says Eskel imprisoned the vampire in a tomb once he had it passed out. He couldn't kill it, but he could trap it forever.
Help! Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate we happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Whoa! Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Tucson. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant.
It's amazing they're having this conversation so far away from one another.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Okay, yeah, he's behind me.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of
He's
Rivia,
like, really?
a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Geralt's like, yep.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone.
He just incriminated himself.
I see you've little notion how wine is. The workers, the wine.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me.
Damn.
Where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh.
Come.
Get my way, dude.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
Oh my god, those
What if
legs,
Fabricio's
that
blackmailing the
ass.
vampire? considered that.
Oh.
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been
Why
very
is she
loyal.
so fucking
He
perfect?
owes
She's
all he
better
has
than
to
Yen
me.
and
His
Triss.
father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine.
She's so tiny, too.
Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello.
Either that or
Only
Geralt's
then
just, like,
did he
really
come to his
fucking tall. Actually, I think he is really tall. I think it's said he's like 6'5", 6'4", something like that. Which means that fucking mountain gimmick guy, the guy that was quoted to be basically an Easter egg to the mountain from Game of Thrones, is really fucking tall because he dwarfs Geralt, and Geralt's like 6'4", 6'5". Like, Geralt's no normal man, and he looks like a child next to that dude when you fight him. Nope. Oh, fuck. I fell. God damn it, why do they have to have no railings in some parts? It is over here. Found it. Oh, I gotta read the wine registry first, really? You fucking kidding me?
Then we must show me.
Alright. Alright.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Want to open them?
For now, enough will suffice.
Corkscrew.
If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Fuck. Damn it.
This one is full.
Fuck. I can't find the fucking hammer. Where the fuck is the hammer, damn it? Alright. Fuck it.
Full. Full.
Come on.
This one's full too. Full. This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sanrial? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Alright. Who's it?
Barrel taps.
I need a hammer. Wine is sacred in Toussaint.
Got the taps.
My god, why is she so fucking perfect? Oh my god. I can't remember which one of these is the shitty Sangreal. Or the not Sangreal. I think it's one of these two. God damn it. Come on! Alright, there we go.
Ready.
Step aside.
I think it's that one.
So?
Slightly smoky, strongly tannic, definitely Sanrial.
Yeah, no, you could just totally punch a hole in that and it's fine. That's not how wine works. Once you do that, then air gets in and it ruins the wine over time. You can't just once you tap a barrel, you have to like use that barrel.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say.
This is contaminated swine. Oh my god, she's so perfect. I fucking love her.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might...
It amazes me how this game's 4 years old and still looks like it can compete graphics-wise and animations-wise with games out now.
I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sorial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What
Damn.
Witcher?
That's a harsh punishment.
They set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport.
All the dude did was sell wine. If he hadn't sold wine, you would have never have caught the fucking the bandits
Let me know when you
that worked for fucking what's her face, the Duchess's sister.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
So if anything, he should kind of not be rewarded, but let off because I mean, if it wasn't for him, they never would have caught her.
When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
I mean, he had no plan in that. That was just dumb luck, but come on, let the guy off. His selling led to the dumb luck that you caught her in the first place. Oh my god, there's so many guys here. Whoa! There's only 2 guys left. 1 guy left. I must shoot all of these weapons.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone.
That perfect
especially
ass.
when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Man, it pisses me off Dandelion got to smash that, but Geralt can. I mean, it's fucking Dandelion.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
His name is Dog. They say he
Once
plowed
again,
your mother.
Who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call
Your
him.
nun's lover. They call him.
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needed. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak...
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't...
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Cap.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon...
I shan't return.
I'll join you. We'll meet there.
We shall...
Fuck you! Alright, I need to loot all of this shit. And I need to get down without dying. Something's glowing. Okay, never mind. Come on, loot. Man, I need to sell so much shit. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I keep making these half-ass trips to sell stuff, and I need to just fucking double down and hit a bunch of merchants at once and just sell everything I got. I also need to break down a lot of this stuff, because this is gonna be crafting materials for New Game Plus. Ooh, damn, that's a lot of Florians. Alright, I got everything. Yeah, I need to go and sell some shit. I don't really use food to heal anymore, so I guess I can go and sell all of my food that I got. All the food and wine I got. I mean, I won't sell it all. I'll sell a lot of it, but I won't sell it all. So there's an alchemist over here too. Check out what they got. See if I can buy anything to make potions or bombs. I got enhanced vampire oil. I wish I had superior vampire oil.
Oh, he comes, a hero, Geralt the Rib.
Ah! Criminy, a worrying. Greetings.
Let me see what you got,
What do you have?
motherfucker. Tucson steel sword. Alright. See, nope. Nope. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. So those have all got weight to them. Crafting. Alright, so dismantle. Let's see. Spoon made of pure gold. Wait, that has 0 fucking weight. Timber. Glass. other scraps. Yeah, those are quite hefty in weight. Wolf hide. Rotting flesh. Deer hide. Seashell. Seashell. Squirrel tail. Goat hide. Cow hide. 2. False teeth. Ashes. I'd say that's good. Repair. Alright.
Farewell. Good luck.
Good luck on the path. Alright. Time to sell some fucking food.
And everything's peachy.
Time to sell some food, motherfuckers.
Eyes of the Duchess.
He sells
Welcome,
paintings.
good.
I'm pretty sure he sells paintings.
Show me.
Yeah, he sells paintings mostly. Food. Oh, damn. Well, none of this has weight, but like I said before, I'm probably not going to be eating anytime soon. I'll keep the water and because the water's not worth much anyways, and it heals about the same as everything else. I'll keep that. I'll keep that. Dried fish, keep that. Strawberries. Cow's milk. Grilled chicken, keep that. Roasted chicken leg. Gutted fish. Ham sandwich. That does not look like a sandwich. That just looks like a piece of ham. Onion. Mushroom. The Zima champion drink. For vodka. Cucumber. Alright. Yeah, that's good.
So.
Come on.
This is Beauclair, and everything.
This is Beauclair.
Fuck.
Fuck. hooded woman. She's totally a fucking vampire. And she's got no hair. She's bald. You're totally a vampire too.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I
The
can
famed
see
Geralt of Rivia, lover of witches and succubi.
Lover of witches and succubi. Wait, do I want to switch my armor? Oh. I really like the Tesmutin set, but I don't like the fucking mask. And I think it forces you to wear the fucking mask.
Her Grace awaits inside.
Here at last. We lack only Damien now. I'm worried something might have happened to him.
Oh, that
Captain
perfect
seems like
booty.
a man
And
who
they,
can take
dude,
care
they
of
make
himself.
her turn around like
Perhaps
every
he
10
can,
seconds to
but
show
this
off that
Sintian
booty.
appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Centrion's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Centrion, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Centurion does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Centurion accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Centurion's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Centurion gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Centurion. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
He's like, oh. Why did I put out the candle?
Or did rat the Cintrian? But we'll get to it.
Open whetstone.
I should double the patrols, just in case.
Alright, I guess I gotta go buy clothes.
Drinking kid. The
Not
most
bad.
fun you can have with your clothes.
Look right! Rush it!
Oh no. Nice try, guys.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Give you guys an A for effort.
Yep. I'm going to hit.
Strumpets. Yeah. Alright. Optional. Buy clothing.
Summoning a Witcher? Was that truly necessary? Entire knights for that.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Get out the way, bitches.
Dark secrets tales you from a fairy tale.
I must buy
Sacrilege.
sexy, nice clothes.
It's a crime.
Excuse me?
There is no...
Oh,
Actually, Toussaint has like my favorite dress clothes in the game. The Elegant Blue Beauclair set.
Ever your servant, sir.
No, damn it. Yeah, this is my favorite dress clothes in the game. Because they look fucking dope. I gotta take off my gloves. Although they do match the outfit rather nicely. Full test mask. I always use the full test mask. I don't know why. I just like it.
I'm watching your flinty hide.
Wait. Notice board. Armed escort.
It's an escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
Father knows worst.
The exhibition of the Reginald Aubrey Monument will remain closed until further notice.
Toussaint, Fist of Fury, Toussaint. Till death do you part.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Because she's a woman, and women are always late. Nah, it's because she's a duchess, so like, that's probably why she's late. She looks nice.
Well.
Unfortunately, you can't see her perfect booty.
Such a sense of style. My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go.
Pinching the performers.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Oh, I totally fucked the shit out of the